I spoke with the boys behind Jolly, one of the most addictive food channels on YouTube right now. I can't get enough of it. I'm salivating thinking about it. Honestly, I can't tell you how obsessed I am with Josh Carrott and Ollie Kendal. So you can imagine how excited I was when I was able to chat with them while I was in London, where they're based.
Yeah, and then...
I brought a lot in.
Yeah.
Just a little warning before you watch. You're gonna wanna snack on something during this chat. We talk about food a lot. A lot.
The popularity of the channel is insane. What do you make of how popular you guys have just become in the last couple of years?
I would say no one's more surprised than us, but that would be discounting my parents. They are more surprised than us that this career choice paid off, or at least is paying off right now.
Exactly. For now.
It is bringing people together in a way that you wouldn't expect certain types to be watching you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that is something that is surprising to us because we're just making videos from here in London, trying to make stuff that I think for us is entertaining, the kind of things that we would like to watch.
The reactions that you guys have on camera to the food. I remember when I first started watching, I thought for a second was like an act, and then as I watched more, I was like, no, this is actually, it seems like just them eating. And then I find myself adopting it. When like I find myself at restaurants doing that with friends, and I'm used to making a fool of myself, but still it's weird in real life when the camera's not on you. So is it like genuine, the reactions? Like how do you, are there ever times where you're like, maybe I should probably tamper the eye being so big?
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's something that I think about fairly often, is because my natural response to things is to, I just naturally can't help it. If I enjoy something, I'm like, you will hear it on the other side of the room. I've just eaten something that I'm really, really enjoying. And I am conscious that, it may seem like we're playing it up, but we'll go out for a meal off camera and I react exactly the same way. It's not really something that I have control over.
You have to understand as well, like when we're filming these things, we have planned it in advance to go to the best place generally in the area. We're maybe even going to that specific city just to go to that restaurant. So normally it is genuinely a kind of once in a lifetime type meal. And I think,
very lucky.
You're not watching a normal meal. You're watching a meal that's a product of a ton of research and that we're super excited to be there. I mean, we just feel so grateful that we get to do it. I mean, we literally get to kind of eat for a living, So I think most people would be pretty excited if they were, if they got to do that.
The eyes would be big for that. Definitely.
Exactly.
Well, also to the impact, what I love about it and what about, the YouTube of it all is that your friendship and the social reach that it has through food is also helping restaurants and like small businesses, because it makes people want to then try that barbecue place in Memphis, or I mean, Dolly doesn't need the help, but the cinnamon bread at Dollywood or whatever it is, you know what I mean? That there is a trickle-down effect that happens from people just watching you guys make googly eyes on screen eating food. And so what do you make, or how do you feel about sort of the economic impact that you can have on a restaurant through your videos?
That is a great Newsweek question.
Thank you. But it's true. It's true at the same time,
I mean, I must, just to be completely honest, we're very disconnected from that side of things. The only time we really get into contact with it is when people reach out after the fact. And that it doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen a fair amount of the time, that a few months down the line, usually a restaurant owner or a manager, who generally people are very polite and very accommodating, but sometimes we'll get a message being like, you guys did not tell me that this was going to be a big video,
It's fascinating to watch, and that's what I love about the videos, but also too, trying to figure out when you really just don't like something. Because like there are times that like and that doesn't happen often, because you guys, there is so much research that goes into it, so the likelihood of you hitting something you don't like is probably rare. But what do you do when you don't like something?
I mean, usually you can read it on Ollie's face pretty quickly. His face tells all.
Yeah.
It's rare for me not to like things, and maybe it's just because I'm more easily pleased.
That makes me sound like I'm picky, though.
Well, you just have a more refined palate, do I have to say?
Definitely not.
Maybe it's just a more British palate.
Maybe.
And so it's your distinct tastes, things that you don't like. For instance, oysters. Not a fan of oysters.
You're not a fan
It's
of
very clear on his face when he eats an oyster, not having a good time.
At least you eat it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even eat it.
Yeah, really.
Would you just refuse?
I would just say no.
Try everything.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good sport.
Yeah.
I feel like you generally know if we don't like things. I don't know if we've ever had only things we don't like from somewhere. So usually the thing to do is you kind of just move on until, well, let's try something else.
Yeah.
And hope that's better.
Yeah.
And it almost always there'll be something that's really good.
I think at its core, what we're doing is two halves. It's half a kind of food review, but it's half just two friends having a good time.
Yeah.
That's it.
And so it doesn't really work if you're not enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why a lot of people watch. I mean, my boyfriend and his sister, I hear them in the other room giggling at you guys. And yet I'm watching for the food. I know they're watching for the friendship. And so there is this sort of the two different types of people watching for different reasons.
Yeah.
But also too how you guys are expanding, not just with YouTube, but to a podcast, right? With Cheeky podcast as well.
Cheeky Takeout.
Which is also what I like about what a lot of YouTubers are doing right now is that they're recognizing the visual possibilities of podcasting in a lot of ways. So what about Cheeky? What's going on with that?
Well, I mean, we've been privileged enough to have interviewed a lot of people over the years at movie junkets and stuff. And but one of the things that we've realized through filming with each other and eating around the world is that food is this great leveler. As soon as you know, everyone's got to eat. And as soon as you sit a celebrity down and give them a meal, the barriers come down and you can start to actually get to know the person behind the persona, as it were. And so that's really the idea behind Cheeky Takeout, this idea that everyone once in a while needs a cheeky takeout. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone likes. And also, I think there's kind of this innate interest in seeing these people that we look up to, we respect, we admire as artists in whatever field they're in, kind of wanting to see behind the curtain a little bit, like when they want like a guilty pleasure or a cheeky takeout.
What is it about American food that fascinates you guys?
Flavor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's an absolute revelation.
So rare.
I'm not sure you Americans understand how diverse and rich your food culture is, because it really is amazing. Like last time we were in Texas, in Arlington, just outside Dallas, we went to this barbecue joint that was rated the best barbecue by Texas Monthly magazine. And they just, at the end, they're like, oh, we've got this Laotian sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of our staff is from Laos. And brought it out. It's absolutely unbelievable. And everyone in there was like, yeah, of course, Laotian sausage, you know. Yeah, that's fine. Whereas I mean, you know, and everywhere we went up to Detroit and there's the most incredible Middle Eastern food there. And it's, I mean, that is the great American experiment, isn't it? It's the melting pot. And it's everything that is really great about America, I think, is summed up, or can be summed up in the food, in the diversity, the range of the food culture that you have.
There are some things, snacks that I was talking about with my boyfriend, being like, what are things that like would be difficult to explain to someone who isn't from the US? Ritz crackers and easy cheese. Are you familiar with the easy cheese?
That's like Cheese Whiz?
Is that cheese? Is that the stuff you can get a whiz pop?
It's just, here, I'll let you have
Isn't
that.
doesn't this have nitrous oxide in,
Ritz crackers
and
as
people
well, if
like,
you like.
it's got laughing gas in it,
I'm
right?
sure. I don't know.
Isn't
but
that?
it is. This is the snack that like we will go crazy on in colleges. This is a meal.
So there's a picture of a Ritz cracker on here. Is that what this is specifically for?
Yeah. And you just string it on, and it's almost like a party favor in a way.
Oh, it's like a canapé.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well, it doesn't
Like
need
a-
to be, but it can be.
like
You
a
can
frat
squeeze it
boy
together.
canapé.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And it's so much. I mean, I don't even think they spelled the cheese actually with the word cheese, because it's not even cheese, is it? It's they did.
No,
real
it
cheese.
says
Easy
made
cheese.
with real
Well, then
cheese,
there you go.
supposedly.
Oftentimes the cheese is with a Z, and so
yeah.
you never really know if it actually is cheese or not.
Okay. That's how they avoid the lawsuits.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
It's
there
like we
you
never
go.
said it was cheese.
Yeah, so
It's cheese.
It's a science product in some way.
Apparently,
But
it's an excellent source of calcium.
it might squeeze. Hold on. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
it's
There you
aggressive.
go.
Oh, wow.
It's
There
aggressive.
you go.
Oh!
Yeah, and then you
Wow.
just go to town.
This
Oh,
is-
gosh.
I-
It's
I've
difficult.
seen this
It takes
in
a-
movies and
there you go.
stuff.
Whoa, that's a big. Yeah.
Jeez.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I put a lot in.
Yeah, you went to town on it. It definitely
What does that taste like?
tastes like cheese, but not.
It's also like kind of worryingly fun
Yeah.
to eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, can you just?
Yes, you can. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Nice.
Right? It shouldn't be right. It
I
shouldn't be
don't know.
right, but it's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, but the texture is
Yes,
not.
no.
And
it's
you
not.
need the
No.
cracker.
You need the
Yeah,
crunch.
you need the cracker's a good thing.
It does feel like an excellent source of calcium.
I mean, I wouldn't get all your calcium from that. That's definitely. But
Feel
yeah,
my teeth
please.
strengthening.
There's another one that they call it
Yes.
Muddy Buddies, but my mom used to make it. You make these in a trash bag because I know it sounds crazy. You put the Chex Mix and the chocolate and the peanut butter and everything, and then the powdered sugar in a trash bag, and you shake the shit out of the trash bag.
Okay.
And that was the thing we did as kids. And then you just have a shit ton of it forever. Well, so there.
This is
This
is gonna
was-
get him.
this
You've got
is
him.
Childhood.
Yeah,
And
you
then,
made a
of course-
mistake here because he's gonna go on like a
will-
3-day
Please.
A whole bag of
Poppy
this.
Chow bender now.
Easy. I'm taking this home if I
There,
can.
by all means. They're
really good.
delicious.
The
They're
crunch
delicious.
on that,
Well, and then
and the soft chocolate in the middle,
it's
and the peanut butter
peanut
aftertaste.
yeah.
I
I always find the bagged ones don't have enough peanut butter in it.
Yeah.
It's too chocolatey. It needs to be more peanut butter.
Yeah, you're right.
You
actually.
know.
Yeah.
And then the last thing is, and this is like an American debate that relationships end over whether you're a Red Vine or a Twizzlers person. This is a big thing. You know, like with me and my boyfriend, we had to decide whether, because we're a Twizzlers family.
Oh, so you landed on the Twizzler
We do
side.
Twizzlers.
All right. I don't think I've had a red vine before.
It's a different
Let's
sensation.
calm down. Let's share one.
No, look,
Oh
there's
my
plenty.
gosh.
There's
Yeah,
plenty.
but okay, they're so big.
Okay,
I'm not
Twiz-
a fan of Twizzlers.
Twister
Yeah.
smells better though.
This smells a bit like root beer.
It smells more plasticky.
I feel like it
first
smells fruitier.
All right, should we taste this one first?
Oh,
Gosh, there's not much to that.
it definitely tastes more bland than it smells. Yeah, no, the texture of that, it's just like chewing on a tire.
Yeah.
It's not a fan of that.
I think we're a red vine
We are
family.
Yeah,
Now.
we're family now.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't alienate the fan base.
Yeah, well, maybe this is it for us. This is your gotcha moment.
This is my
Damn it. We walked straight into it. I have to say, neither of them taste remotely natural.
My last question for
Interesting.
you. What snacks while I'm here do I desperately need to try that are British?
Okay.
British snacks.
Okay. Well,
Good question.
you should definitely have a nice hot cup of tea with milk in, with a chocolate hobnob.
Oh, I love a hob.
That's my comfort food.
Yeah.
Dipped in so that the chocolate's just melted
Do you
enough.
eat them often? Is it a regular
He
thing
does.
or is it a special treat?
No.
It's a treat that I
Hasn't
indulge
happened every
in
day.
almost every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had Monster Munch?
No, what is that?
Monster Munch is fun.
Yeah, pickled onion flavor.
Pickled onion
Oh.
crisps. They're in the shape of little monster claws.
Oh.
And they're very crunchy, kind of airy, very light.
Okay.
Salt and vinegar flavored crisps.
Oh, okay.
But the more salty and the more vinegary, the better.
Okay.
So there's a supermarket here called Co-op.
Yeah.
and they sell what is popularly known as broken glass flavored crisps. But they're basically salt and vinegar, but that will burn because it burns all the skin off the inside of your mouth in the best way.
There we go. Well, thank you both for doing this.
Thank you
very much.
These are so good.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you have. If you're ever in Missouri, my mother will make you the trash bag version.
Oh, okay.
So much better than whatever they sell.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.